गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग तुम ले लो जी। जीवन में कुछ बदन हिला के काम भी कर लो जी। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग तुम ले लो जी। टाइम पास में उस्तादी जरा कम कर लो जी। सुबह हो गई मामू थोड़ा कस के लो अंगड़ाई। सोते सोते ड्रीम्स पका के ठंगा मिलेगा भाई। जगना नहीं तो अलार्म क्लॉक की सेटिंग क्यों करवाई। तुम जैसा कोई लेजी बम मैंने देखा नहीं है साई। देखा नहीं है साई, मैंने देखा नहीं है साई। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग है ना पकाओ जी। आइस बकेट चैलेंज करके नीनी भगाओ जी। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग। झक्को विंडो से बाहर, हाँ चल पड़ी है दुनिया, देखो चल पड़ी है दुनिया। तुम फिर भी बुढ़े के माफिक, हाय लेटे हुए हो बढ़िया, हाय लेटे हुए हो बढ़िया। कुछ तो शर्म कर उठ जा बेटा, छोड़ दे अब तू खटिया। टाइम पे सो जा, कितना बोला सूझ गई तेरी अखियां। सूझ गई तेरी अखियां बेटा, सूझ गई तेरी अखियां। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग एक बार बक दो जी। चाय पानी बिस्किट अंडा कुछ तो कटक लो जी। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग। इतना सो के तू और भी मोटिया जाएगा रे, तू मोटिया जाएगा रे। कुछ दिनों में एक्सएक्सेल पाजामा तुझे टाइट होएगा रे, तुझको टाइट होएगा रे। फुल नाइट जब सो लिया अब पावर नैप क्यों चाहिए। फिरंगी ये चोंचले तू कब छोड़ेगा रे, कब छोड़ेगा रे तू ये कब छोड़ेगा रे। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग करके फिर ना सोना जी। उठ के फिर तुम रेस्टिंग का नाटक ना करना जी। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग अब सच में हो गया जी। मेंढक जैसे हाइबरनेशन करते रहते हो जी। मेंढक जैसे हाइबरनेशन करते रहते हो जी। गुड वाला गुड मॉर्निंग तुम ले लो जी।
A very good morning, students. Are you ready for your social studies class? Okay, students, so let's start our today's class and hope you all are fine at your homes and ready for your social studies class. So students, as you can see here, this is your chapter 3 and we are going through with this chapter 3 which talks about the northern plains. The northern plain area, in which area we all are living. This is the northern plain area and we have already discussed about these all topics, and I hope you all have drawn this map in your notebook of social studies and shown here the northern plain area and the rivers and their tributaries. Okay, I hope all you have done. If you do not have done, then please do this. And about the Sutlej river basin we have discussed already, and about the Ganga river basin we have already discussed, and about the Sundarban delta we have already discussed, and about the Ganga basin gets a heavy rainfall, and about the food bowl of India we have discussed. Now students, today this is the time to discuss about the Brahmaputra river basin. Brahmaputra river basin. Okay, same like the Sutlej river basin, the Ganga river basin, this is the Brahmaputra river basin. I hope you have heard about the Brahmaputra river. Okay, as you can see, river Brahmaputra like this. Okay, this is the river Brahmaputra, and today we are going to discuss about the Brahmaputra river. The Brahmaputra river basin lies in Assam. In which area? Assam. The river Brahmaputra originates in Tibet, where it is known as Tsangapo. What we can call this? Tsangapo. It enters India from east. Where from this river Brahmaputra enters? From east. From east. Okay. And it enters in India from east. It flows through Arunachal Pradesh. Through Arunachal Pradesh, this river Brahmaputra flows Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and enters Bangladesh. As mentioned earlier, the Brahmaputra and the Ganga together form a Sundarban Delta. Okay, here we have already discussed about the delta of the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. Together form the world's largest delta, which is the Sundarban Delta. Okay, so here also about the Ganga and the Brahmaputra together form the Sundarban Delta before falling into the Bay of Bengal. Before falling into the Bay of Bengal, these rivers forms the Sundarban Delta. Okay. Now this basin also receives a lot of rainfall. This Brahmaputra river basin receives a lot of rainfall which causes floods. Students, have you heard about the floods? Okay, floods because of so much rainfall and the excess of water, the floods causes the floods. Okay, at the same time, overflowing rivers deposits alluvium which makes the region extremely fertile. Alluvium, what is the meaning of, students, alluvium? Alluvium means earth and sand that has been left by rivers. Students, when rivers flow and the earth, some parts of sands which has been left by rivers, that is called alluvium. It deposits alluvium which makes the region extremely fertile. Because of the region extremely fertile, the soil becomes fertile. Okay, and the main crop of this region are rice and jute. What is the main crop? What are the main crops? Two crops are here written of this Brahmaputra river basin: rice and jute. Tea is grown on the slopes of the hills, and the tea of this region is of very high quality and exported to the other countries. For teas, this Arunachal Pradesh and this river basin, Brahmaputra river basin, is famous. In this region, the tea of this region is of very high quality and is exported to other countries. Students, this is the quality of this Brahmaputra river basin. Okay, and this area. Okay, now come to the next, students. Now next we are going to discuss about the life in the Sutlej basin. Life in the Sutlej basin. Students, we want to know that the life of the different areas, and we always want to know, and we are very courageous about to know the life of the other states. And here today, students, we will discuss about the life of the people who live in this region, Sutlej basin. Students, the Sutlej river flows through the states of Punjab and Haryana. As you can see, this is the Punjab and the Haryana. Chandigarh. Students, the Sutlej river flows through the states of Punjab, Haryana, and Chandigarh is the capital of both these states. The Sutlej river flows through the states of Punjab and Haryana. Chandigarh is the capital of both these states, Punjab and Haryana. Of these two states, the capital of these two states is Chandigarh. Okay, Chandigarh is the state. Chandigarh is the capital of these two states. Now it is very well planned city. The other cities of this region are Jalandhar, Ludhiana and Amritsar, which is famous for the Golden Temple. Have you heard about the Golden Temple ever? Yes, this is the Golden Temple which is situated in Amritsar. Okay, in Amritsar, this is a very nice temple, and in holidays so many persons go there, and students, this is the very nice place. Okay, this is the tourist area also, and this is the temple where people go in the holidays also. Okay, and this is in where? The other states, cities of this region are Jalandhar, Ludhiana and Amritsar, which is famous for the Golden Temple. Okay. Now students, as the basin is fertile and has abundant water supply, most of the people are farmers here. These farmers are scientific and modern way of farming. These farmers use scientific and modern ways of farming. Now students, in today's life, the science is going to be very on a very high level, and farmers also using different types of quality products and qualities seeds to grow the good crops, and they are using the different formulas, the scientific formulas and the modern ways for farming and for growing the good quality of crops, and tractors, tube wells, harvesters, and use of good quality seeds, as I have told you, give a good quality yield. Wheat, millet, rice, sugarcane, gram, oilseed, and a huge variety of vegetables are grown here in this area. Okay students, this is the very good area for good cultivation here. Good crops are here. The good quality soil is here for growing good quality crops, and farmers are using different types of modern ways for growing the crop in a good way, in a good manner. Now students, cattle rearing is also practiced, and healthy breeds of cows and buffaloes are bred here. Okay, buried here. Cattle rearing is also a famous occupation here. And students, dairy farming is another important profession of this region. Haryanvi, Punjabi and Hindi are spoken by the people of these areas. The people of Punjab are prosperous and celebrate festivals like Lohri, Basant Panchami, Baisakhi, Gurparb and Diwali. Folk dance is famous of this area, and Bhangra and Gidda are formed by men and women respectively. Now students, we have discussed here about the Sutlej basin, and these are the areas of this Sutlej basin, and the Golden Temple is also situated here in this river basin and in this area, and the good quality crops farmers are using to grow here, and these festivals people celebrate here, and the language spoken language spoken here Hindi, Haryanvi, Punjabi, mostly people used to speak here. Now let's come to talk about the life in the Ganga river basin. Okay, now students, we are going to discuss about the Ganga basin, and in this basin we will talk here about the New Delhi and the states of Uttar Pradesh. This is situated in this Uttar Pradesh. Okay, West Bengal, Bihar and Jharkhand fall in this basin. New Delhi, the state of this Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal, Bihar and Jharkhand fall in this basin. West Bengal is famous for rice and jute production. West Bengal is famous for the rice and the jute production. There are so many jute factories here that make handicrafts like bags, carpets. Kolkata is the capital of city, and people speak Bangla and are fond of creative art and music. Durga Puja is the most important festival here. Now students, let's come to the talk about Uttar Pradesh. Okay, now Uttar Pradesh has its capital of Lucknow, and the state is known for its weavers all over the world. The famous Banarsi sarees, Lucknowi chikankari are example of fine weaving skills. Some important cities are Meerut, Agra, Kanpur, Prayagraj, and Varanasi. The main crop grown here: sugarcane, rice, wheat, pulses, and oil seeds. People speak to use here in the Hindi and the Urdu language. They celebrate Dussehra, Diwali, Holi, and Eid and Christmas here. Students, in Uttar Pradesh, we are all are living in this Uttar Pradesh, UP, and the capital of UP is Lucknow, and the Meerut, Agra, Kanpur, Prayagraj, and Varanasi are the some important cities of this area, and people used to speak Hindi and Urdu here. And students, we celebrate the Dussehra, Diwali, Holi, Christmas, Eid here. And students, New Delhi is the capital of India. The capital of India, New Delhi. Always remember, the capital of India, New Delhi. It is famous for all over the world for its monuments, like Qutub Minar is there in Delhi, Red Fort is there, and India Gate is there. And these places are of great tourist interest. Students, people used to go there to enjoy their holidays, to see the Qutub Minar, Red Fort, and India Gate in New Delhi. And this is the capital of our India. And students, let's talk about the Bihar. Bihar is the state of historical importance. Patna is the capital of this city. What is the capital of Bihar? Patna is the capital of Bihar. And capital of UP, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. And the capital of India, New Delhi is the capital of India. Students, please make sure that you should learn the capitals and the states. Okay, it should be learned by you. Okay, because anytime I can ask you about the capitals and their states. Now students, Patna is the capital of this Bihar, and rice is the main crop here, but wheat, sugarcane, and jute are also grown here. People used to speak Hindi. Bhojpuri language is famous there. Maithili language is there famous there, and Urdu also. And they also celebrate Diwali, Dussehra. Chhat Puja is also there famous. Eid and Tej also. Now Jharkhand was earlier a part of Bihar, students, and is the capital of Ranchi. The capital of Jharkhand is Ranchi. This is also a part of Bihar. Okay, and the Damodar river flows through Jharkhand. Which river flows through Jharkhand? I can ask you this question, students. Which river flows through Jharkhand? So the answer is the Damodar river. Now students, let's talk about the life of Brahmaputra river basin. Now students, if we will go through this Brahmaputra river basin, then we will find that the Brahmaputra river basin mainly covers the states of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, which we have already discussed in our previous paragraph about the Brahmaputra basin. We have discussed that the states of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh mainly covers the Brahmaputra river basin. Rice, tea, and jute are the main crops grown here. Okay, Assam is the largest producer of tea. Students, the tea is very famous of Assam. Okay, Assam is famous for the tea. Dispur is the capital of this city. Dispur is the capital of city, and Guwahati is the largest city. Okay, the capital of Assam, Dispur, and the Guwahati is the largest city. Okay. Sericulture, which is rearing of silk worms, is practiced in this state. Beautiful silk sarees are woven from Assam silk. Bihu, a harvest festival is marked by dance and music. Students, this area is famous for the silk sarees. Okay, Assam silk is famous, and Bihu, a harvest festival, is marked by dance and music. Now students, these were some topics related to your river basins, the Ganga, the Sutlej and Satluj and the Brahmaputra river basin. Now students, we are near to cover our chapter 3, and here this portion we will also cover that Itanagar is the capital of Arunachal Pradesh, okay, and the state is known for bamboos. Itanagar is the capital of Arunachal Pradesh and the state is known for the bamboo and cane handicrafts. Okay, cane handicrafts and cane handicrafts. Okay, cane handicrafts. Okay, students. Sorry, cane handicrafts, and this is the bamboos. Okay, this state is famous for the bamboo and the cane handicrafts. Main crop grown here: rice, maize, millet, wheat, pulses. Oh my god, so many types of crops can grow here: rice, maize, millet, wheat, pulses. Pulses also we can grow here. Sugarcane also, wow, and the oil seeds also. Okay, some of the important festivals celebrated are, what is this written? Choikor, and Losar, Torgay and Monapa. These are the festivals. Oh, Choikor, Losar, Torgay and Monapa. These are the some festivals of this state, Itanagar. Okay, students, and the handicraft work is famous. The bamboo and the cane handicrafts, and these the main crops: maize, millet, wheat, pulses, and sugarcane and the oilseed also we can grow here. And these were the festivals here which people celebrate. So students, in this chapter, the northern plains, we have discussed about the northern plain areas, about the crops of this area, and about the students, the river Ganga river basin, about the life of the Sutlej river basin, about the life of the Brahmaputra river basin, where these rivers lies, and the where from these rivers flow, and where the Sundarban delta and the Ganga and the Brahmaputra river together makes the Sundarban delta before falling into the Bay of Bengal. So students, these are some important parts here related to this chapter. What you have to do, students, I will send you the PDF of this chapter also, and what you have to do, your work is that you have to find the answers of some questions from these paragraphs, which I am going to give you in your mock test. Okay, I will send you the PDF of this chapter, and what is your work, you have to find the answers of your questions from these paragraphs, then tick the correct answer in that mock test. Okay students, this is your work and this is your homework. So please be careful and please go through the paragraphs carefully. And students, about Uttar Pradesh, about New Delhi, about Bihar, about Jharkhand, about the life of Brahmaputra river basin, I am going to ask some questions through the mock test. So what is your work? You have to cover all these paragraphs. You have to go through these paragraphs and read these paragraphs again and again, and please try to make some questions also by yourself if you can. If you cannot, then I will send you some questions, and then try to find the answers from these paragraphs. But it will be good for you also that if you are able to make some questions by yourself from the paragraphs, so please try to make. Now students, will cover in our next class the exercises and the question answers of this chapter. Okay, some question answers I will make from the paragraphs and give you in your mock test, and that question those question answers you have to write in your notebook also. Okay, along with the mock test, you have to write those questions and answers in your notebook. Okay, and these exercises in your next class, I will send you the PDF of these exercises, and some questions answers also I will send you through the PDFs. Okay, those question answers and exercises you have to write in your notebook. Okay, if you have the book, then cover the exercises in your book. If you do not have the book, then write the exercises in your notebook. Okay, and the question answers write in your notebook. Now students, this is the time to wind up our today's class, and these are your exercises, okay, of this chapter 3, which I will send you through the PDF. Okay, now students, this is the time to wind up. I hope you all have enjoyed your SST class and going through the paragraphs. Students, whatever the question is there in your mind related to your chapter, any doubt if you have, and any question you want to ask from me, then you can ask. You are free to ask to students anytime. You can call me, and anytime you can message me, okay, for your queries. It will be good to ask. Okay, please try to ask. I would like to tell you that if you will ask the questions related to your chapters, okay, so it will be good for you and for me also, and I will be very happy if you will try to ask. Okay, now students, thank you for joining the class, and now this is the time to say bye everyone, and may God bless each and every one of you.